Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adabeautyarena. If this is your first time on this channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. So today's video, I'm doing a flawless foundation routine. I want to share with you guys my flawless foundation routine. It's important you match your foundation properly. It's a very important step when applying your makeup. Like when you don't match your foundation properly, your makeup just tends to look off, and sometimes if it's so bad, it's visible that your foundation shade is lighter than your skin color or it's too darker than your skin color. So it's very important you know how to match your foundation properly. Although you can correct it if it's too dark, you can correct it with your concealer by highlighting and contouring, but it's very important you match your foundation shade. It's just gonna save you the stress of trying to correct something, or so I'm gonna be showing you guys my flawless foundation routine. I want you guys to go to watch this video to the end and make sure you like, share, subscribe. So let's just jump right into this video. I don't want it to be too long so you guys don't get bored. So today I'm using the Juvias Place concealer, and I'm using the shade Savanna 440. So it's important you get your foundation shade right. It just makes everything look flawless. If you don't get your foundation shade right, it's gonna be obvious, like it's not gonna match with your neck, and it's very important your foundation matches with your neck. But first of all, before applying the foundation, you have to prep your skin. If your skin is dry, your foundation is probably gonna look hashy. It depends on what kind of foundation you're using. Maybe it's a matte foundation or a luminous foundation. And these days foundation comes in water-based foundation and the oil-based foundation. I will go in details in another video. I will explain that properly, but today I'm just going to show you guys how I apply my foundation so it looks very flawless. But first of all, you have to prep your skin, and by prepping your skin I mean you have to moisturize. I'm using a moisturizer today. I'm just going to apply it on my skin. It's important to prep your skin. If you've been applying your foundation without moisturizing your skin, and try getting a good moisturizer. I'm using the Embryolisse hydrating moisturizer. There are different types of moisturizer you could use on your face, but I'm using this one, and it's very good. It's very good. Whenever I apply my foundation with this and days when I don't use it, I always see the difference in the way my foundation comes out. So I'm just going to apply this over, and after which I'm going with a primer. There are different types of primer. You don't have to get this particular brand I'm using today. I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip primer. Since I got this primer, I haven't dropped it for one day because it is so good. It is so good. It's just different from maybe other primer that I've used. I don't know. It's so good. So I'm just applying this on my T-zones. So guys, I'm thinking of doing a Q&A so you guys can get to know me better. So if you have a question you would like to ask me, be it makeup or outside makeup, personal questions and stuff like that, or you just see this face and you're wondering, I want to get to know this girl better, just ask me a question. Leave it in the comments, in the comment section down below. I would compare the questions I get on YouTube with the questions I get on my Instagram. So just pile it together and probably make a video about it, because I want you guys to get to know me better. So if you have a question, just leave it down below, and I'm going to be doing a Q&A pretty soon, and I'm going to answer those questions. So please be nice, guys. Don't ask me questions I cannot answer. So let's go back to foundation. So I'm using the Juvias Place concealer, and you can either apply your foundation with a brush or with a sponge. So I'm going over with a brush first of all. I like to just do this a lot. Just when applying your foundation with your brush, it is important you don't use too much pressure. I'm just spreading the foundation across my face, but I'm very gentle with the brush. If you drag it too much, you're just going to take away from the foundation, and so it's important to just apply it gently, no pressure. One layer of this foundation is good. I really don't have so much spots on my face right now. My skin keeps going crazy sometimes, but right now I don't really have so much spots on my face. So one layer of this foundation pretty much gives me a full coverage that I need. So, and the foundation is full coverage, like depends on the foundation you're using. So usually I like to go over with a setting mist after applying the foundation with a brush. And I spray a setting mist on my face, and I go over with a beauty sponge. I just apply, I'm just blending in my foundation with a sponge. You can skip this step, you really don't have to do this step. So after applying your foundation, you can decide to highlight and conceal if you want to, and you can skip that step if you don't want to. It is not compulsory. I have a full video with that I did on my channel. You could check it out. Probably just link it up here. A full face makeup without highlight and contour. It is possible, but I'm going to apply a little bit of, I'm going to do a little bit of highlighting today, and I'm using my Juvias Place concealer. So I'm not doing too much today, and I'm not doing cream contour. I'm just going to contour with my powder. So I'm just going to blend this in. You can still use the concealer to set your eyelid, and that's what I'm doing. So like I said earlier, I'm not doing any cream contour today. I'm just going to apply a darker shade of powder to my nose to contour my nose, and that will be it. There's not much to do when all I can is thinking about you. Not doing well, don't know where you are, 'cause you're not here. It's been way too long. If I can I'm just blending in the dark powder over my nose. I'm sure you guys are used to this step. If you watch my video all the time, you see me do this step a couple of times, so it's not new to you anymore. So after doing that, I'm going to use my bronzer to do a little bit of contour. You can contour your face with cream or powder. I'm doing the powder one today. I'm not doing the cream contour today. I'm just going to extend it a little bit to my hairline to give my face a slimmer, to make my face look slimmer. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side. So after applying my bronzer, I'm going to set my highlights right now. And I'm going over with a brush. You can pretty much use a brush or a sponge, but first of all, I'm going to set it with my face powder by just pushing it in.
We talk on the phone every night. Love to hear your voice. Not sleeping well. And I know that you're right, but you should know it. You've been gone for way too long now.
So after setting my highlights, I'm going to go over to my eyeshadow. But first of all, I want to put some loose powder underneath my eye to catch the eyeshadow fallout. So I'm just going to press this underneath. I'm doing the same thing on the other side. If you have watched the video to this point and you have not subscribed, why? Why? Please just hit the subscribe button. It's going to help me so much. I'm really going to appreciate you doing that right now. Just take a second, just hit the subscribe button, and it's easy, it's free. So I'm going to apply my eyeshadow today. I'm not doing anything serious for eyeshadow look. I'm doing just one look of eyeshadow, and pretty much I love the shade color I'm wearing, so I want to do something close to that color. Let me see. So I'm going to apply a little bit of transition color today.
Even if you're gone, I won't forget you. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. And even if you're gone, I will remember. You're all I know, what I need, and that ain't changing. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
And after which I'm going to go over my lid with this purple color.
When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do.
It's important that when you're applying your eyeshadow, you just tap it on. You don't have to drag it on. And if you notice, I'm holding the brush just at the end of it. When you when you hold your brush like this, you tend to put pressure, but if you hold it here at the end, you tend to be light-handed, like you're just tapping it over your lid. Makeup may seem scary when you are applying it, like the old powder and all of that, but trust the process. By the time you're done, you're gonna be like, wow. Sometimes I get like a first time client and they're like, oh, Ada, is it not too much? Because I'm a makeup artist, if you didn't know. I'm a makeup artist based in Chicago, and when I meet some clients for the first time, they're like, oh, it's too much. I didn't want it too much. And I'll just smile and say, trust the process. And when I'm done, they're like, oh, it's not even so much. I'm like, oh, put some more highlighter for me. I'm like, okay. So when doing your makeup, sometimes don't always feel like, oh, it's gonna be too much, because at the end of the day, when you're done, it's really not so much. So I'm just covering my lid with this purple color. Lately I've been loving this nude look, like one color eyeshadow thing. And that will be it for my eyeshadow, guys. That's it for the eyeshadow look. So I'm just gonna blend everything in, and that's it for the eyeshadow look. And I'm using a brow gel today.
I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
That's it for the brows. I'm gonna clean up my brows right now.
When nothing really matters, that's all I wanna do. I hope that you are safe and that I will see you soon. If I could lay down beside you, I would.
And that's it for the brows, guys. You don't have to stress so much about your brows. Like sometimes when you do too much, the brow tend not to come out good. And I notice whenever I do my brow first, it tends to take, before I apply my foundation and all, it tends to take so much time. So what I do is that's why I started doing my foundation, eyeshadow before brows. It's faster that way for me. Even when working on my clients, I do that. But if you first of all go in with your brow, you might end up spending an hour just to try and get the brow perfect. I'm gonna smudge a little bit of the same purple eyeshadow underneath my waterline. And that will be it. Right now I'm going to spray some setting spray on my face to just bring everything together. Whew. I'm going to apply my highlighter now, and I'm using the Juvias Place highlighter. I'm just going to pop a little bit. I'm just blending my highlighter. And now I'm going to go over with a dark pencil on my waterline. You can skip this part if your eyes is sensitive or you don't just like the black pencil. But trust me, it makes a whole lot of difference. Your eyes is just going to pop. It's just going to give your eyes that beautiful pop. So now my lashes are on. Lately I've been loving the This bushy lashes, like it's short and bushy. There are different types of lashes, but lately I've been loving this one. So that's the final look, guys. I just kept the lips very simple. Lately I've been loving my glossy lips. It's very easy to do, and the lashes short but bushy. I love these bushy lashes. It's nice. So that's it for this look, guys. Pretty much it's simple, but it's a flawless way to apply your foundation. That is where I do it. So tell me if you've learned something from this video, and if you're not following me on Instagram, check out my Instagram page. Is at Adabeautyarena_, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So please, guys, subscribe, like, and share, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.